Ever wondered what's so special about Texas? You're not alone. Texas, or as it's affectionately known, the Lone Star State, has a unique charm that's hard to put into words. It's a place where the past meets the present, where tradition intertwines with innovation, creating a distinctive blend that's purely Texan. But Texas isn't just about cowboy hats and barbecues. There's so much more to this vast state that meets the eye. From its sprawling landscapes to its vibrant music scene, from its diverse wildlife to its robust economy, Texas is a state that never ceases to amaze. In our journey today, we're going to uncover 10 shocking things about Texas that will make you see the Lone Star State in a whole new light. Things that will surprise you, intrigue you, and maybe even make you want to pack your bags for a Texan adventure. So buckle up and let's dive deep into the heart of Texas. First off, Texas is massive. Now, when we say massive, we're not talking a few extra miles here and there. We're talking about a land area that's larger than some countries. This is a place where you can drive for hours on end and still not leave the state. It's the second largest state in the United States, right after Alaska, and dwarfs most European countries with its size. Imagine driving from Paris, France to Vienna, Austria. That's roughly the same as driving from El Paso to Houston. And it's not just the physical size that's impressive. The culture, the people, the history, everything in Texas is just as expansive as its geography. From the towering skyscrapers of Houston to the vast deserts of West Texas, the Lone Star State offers a diverse array of landscapes that could easily fill up multiple smaller states. So yes, in Texas, size truly matters. You think Texas is all about deserts and cowboys, right? Well, allow me to paint a more comprehensive picture. This expansive state is a smorgasbord of landscapes, each more surprising than the last. Imagine rolling hills blanketed in bluebonnets, the state flower of Texas, in the hill country. Then there are the towering pines of the piney woods region, a stark contrast to the stereotypical Texas image. These dense forests seem to stretch on forever, a green canopy as far as the eye can see. Now let's head west. The Guadalupe Mountains rise majestically, their rocky peaks challenging the sky. The mountain range is home to Guadalupe Peak, the highest point in Texas. And let's not forget the Gulf Coast, its sandy beaches and warm waters offering a coastal retreat. So, you see, Texas is not just tumbleweeds and cowboy boots, it's a diverse landscape, each corner revealing a new scene. So the cowboy image is just a part of the grand Texas tapestry. Ever notice the Texas flag? It's hard to miss, with a single, solitary star emblazoned on its field. This is the Lone Star flag, and it's not just a design, it's a symbol of the indomitable spirit of Texas. The story behind it is as captivating as the state itself. The flag was officially adopted in January of 1839 and has a rich history. The blue stripe stands for loyalty, the white for purity, and the red for bravery. And the Lone Star? That represents all of Texas. It's a symbol of unity, harking back to the days of the Republic of Texas when Texas was an independent nation. It's not just a flag, it's a story of a state that has always stood on its own, embracing its uniqueness and independence. And that's the beauty of Texas, its ability to stand alone, to shine bright. In Texas, one star is all they need to shine. Hungry? Welcome to the home of Tex-Mex, this vibrant fusion cuisine, a delicious blend of Mexican and Texan flavors, reigns supreme in the Lone Star State. Born out of the cultural melting pot that is the Texas-Mexico border, Tex-Mex is the perfect testament to the rich heritage and diversity that Texas prides itself on. From mouth-watering enchiladas smothered in chili con carne to sizzling fajitas and hearty chili bowls, Tex-Mex dishes are a feast for all senses. Each plate tells a story, a tale of centuries-old traditions infused with a distinctive Texan twist. And let's not forget the ubiquitous queso, that creamy, cheesy delight that's a staple at any Tex-Mex table. But Tex-Mex isn't just about the food. It's a culinary experience that brings people together, a symbol of unity and shared history. It's as rich and diverse as Texas itself. So if you find yourself in Texas, savor the flavors of Tex-Mex and let your taste buds embark on an unforgettable journey. Remember, don't mess with Tex-Mex in Texas. Ready to dance to the Texas beat? In the heart of the Lone Star State, melodies and rhythms pulse through the air, telling stories of the land and its people. From the dusty roads of the Wild West to the bustling city streets, the Texas music scene is as vast and varied as the state itself. In the countryside, you'll find a rich tradition of country music, where strumming guitars and heartfelt lyrics capture the spirit of rural Texas. Move towards the cities and the tunes shift to the soulful strains of blues, a genre that has found a home in places like Austin's thriving live music venues. But it's not just about country and blues. Tejano music, a fusion of Mexican and American styles, is a unique Texan creation that makes you want to get up and dance. It's a testament to the state's cultural diversity and history. In Texas, music isn't just heard, it's experienced. Did you know Texas is a wildlife paradise? Indeed, the Lone Star State is home to a vibrant and diverse tapestry of wildlife, a testament to its varied landscapes. From the rolling plains to the arid deserts, the thick forests to the coastal marshes, each region harbors its unique array of creatures. In the west, the desert lands are the playground of roadrunners and horned lizards, while the forests of East Texas echo with the calls of red-cockaded woodpeckers. Venture to the coastal areas and you might glimpse bottlenose dolphins leaping in the Gulf of Mexico. In the heartland, you'll find prairie dogs, armadillos, and the iconic Texas longhorn. But it's not just about the animals on the ground. The Texan skies are aflutter with over 600 species of birds, making it a birdwatcher's paradise. From the Rio Grande to the Panhandle, the wildlife of Texas paints a vivid picture of life in all its forms. In Texas, nature truly comes alive. Texas isn't just big in size, but in economy too. This should come as no surprise, given the state's vast resources and industrious spirit. The Lone Star State boasts an incredibly diverse economy, with a gross state product that, if it were a country, would rank as the 10th largest in the world. The state's economic prowess is buoyed notably by its energy sector, which is a titan on both the national and global stage, thanks to its abundant natural gas and oil reserves. But the economic engine of Texas doesn't stop there. It also thrives on agriculture, technology, and healthcare, to name a few, each contributing significantly to the state's impressive economic stature. Not to be overlooked is the state's commitment to business-friendly policies, fostering an environment that encourages growth and innovation. This has attracted a multitude of companies and entrepreneurs, further cementing Texas's economic standing on the global stage. Indeed, everything's bigger in Texas. Texas, the state that was once a country. Yes, you heard it right. Texas has a unique place in American history as it was once an independent nation. From 1836 to 1845, the Lone Star State stood alone, a beacon of independence in the Wild West. In the early 19th century, Texas fought for and won its freedom from Mexico in a brutal conflict known as the Texas Revolution. The Battle of the Alamo, a pivotal moment in this revolution, is a story etched in the annals of history and the hearts of Texans. After gaining independence, Texas became the Republic of Texas, with its own president and Congress. For nearly a decade, it operated as a sovereign nation before joining the United States in 1845. Even today, the spirit of independence runs deep in the Texas ethos, shaping its culture, politics, and identity. In Texas, independence isn't just a word, it's a heritage. Finally, the most shocking thing about Texas, the Texas spirit. There's something undeniably unique about the culture that thrives within the borders of the Lone Star State. It's a blend of old-world charm and modern vitality, a fusion of diverse influences that have shaped its history. Texans are famously friendly, with a warm, welcoming nature that makes every visitor feel like they've come home. But don't mistake this southern hospitality for softness. Texans are also fiercely proud, with a tenacious spirit that's as resilient as the state's iconic longhorn. This pride is not confined to sports teams or state symbols, it's woven into the fabric of everyday life, from the way Texans talk about their home to the way they stand up for their neighbors. It's a spirit of individuality, of community, of unwavering belief in the potential of the place they call home. In Texas, the spirit is as vast as the state itself. So, that was our journey through the Lone Star State. We've seen just how much size truly matters when it comes to Texas, from its vast landscapes to its booming economy. We've marveled at the state's diverse scenery, from the arid desert to the lush mountains. We've delved into the history behind the Lone Star flag, a symbol of the state's enduring spirit of independence. We've tasted the unforgettable flavors of Tex-Mex cuisine, and experienced the vibrant Texas music scene that's as varied as the state itself. We've encountered the unique wildlife that calls Texas home, and learned how the state's economy is a powerhouse not just in America but on a global stage. We've reflected on Texas's fierce sense of independence, and finally, we've touched on that indomitable Texas spirit that makes this state truly one of a kind. Remember, there's always more to discover in Texas, the state that keeps on giving.